the eruption of Rugby Sevens is just continuing to grow, so we're really excited for the Commonwealth Games.
To be part of any multi-sport game is such an exciting thing for us, and any time to be part of Team Canada is exciting. It's such an important time, not only for our team, but also for rugby in Canada. You know, the Olympics was such a whirlwind. I mean, we train so hard, and sometimes you get caught up in what you're doing day to day, and for us to come home with a bronze medal and to keep building off that is huge.
I think we'll draw on a lot of what we experienced at the Olympics. We're not really used to being around other teams, team sports, just other athletes. We're just used to just a rugby bubble, and that's great in itself because we're so immersed in this rugby life. But I think it's important to cheer on Team Canada as a whole as well. We want to be the best team in the world, and the only way to do that is to play the best team. So any chance we get to play Australia and New Zealand, we're excited. To have them in pool play and then hopefully again in a final is great for us.
We are familiar with New Zealand, and as you know, it's a pretty good match every time we face them. So we've been back here since our World Series stop in Sydney, back to the drawing board, and we're going to put some things going forward, and you know, hopefully that'll secure us with a win.
Playing against South Africa and Kenya, I mean, not to underestimate them, they're a great side as well, but I think it'll be really good warm-up games for us just to kind of get our groove. But the team to beat is New Zealand, and we don't play them too often in the series, so we're really fortunate to play them and get to see them.
Varela, rangy runner, sets up the opening for the captain once again. And Ghislaine Landry for the 100 tries in this tournament. A special moment for the Canadian captain.
A gold medal is definitely the goal for us. I think anytime you come home with some hardware, people pay a bit more attention, and we're kind of blazing a new trail for rugby in Canada, and I think a gold medal will help that. The more little girls see it and want to play, for us that's the biggest thing. And you know, we've seen it blow up in Victoria. You know, there's so many high school programs and middle school programs now that didn't exist 4 years ago, and to have that legacy I think is really cool.
I think that's important for us to keep developing the sport, especially with the younger generations coming forward. It's up to them to continue this legacy. And you know, there's a lot of women that have paved the way for us here today, so you know, it's just kind of like that humble feeling, that humble experience.
I think a lot of us play because we're so inherently competitive with ourselves and against other people, but I think we want to grow the game and just empower women in sport, and that starts at a young age.
On the edge, unmarked, what a play from Canada, great try.
The Sevens tournament is really go, 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 so I think we kind of feel a sense of accomplishment every time we attend a tournament. But I mean, the top 3 teams in the world are there, so we're going to bring our A game.
I think the biggest thing that I enjoy now is that every day you get a chance to test yourself, and you know, that's kind of what it's all about, and then you get to go out on the world stage and play, and that's the fun part. But the day-to-day has, you know, sometimes it's a grind, but it becomes really rewarding when you take a view of that you're challenging yourself, testing yourself, and then you've got a group of girls that are there with you every day.